Hello, everyone, and welcome to Project Sharon. My name is Sharon. I am a 26-year-old living in Houston, Texas, originally from Cameroon. Moved to the United States when I was 15, and I've been here since then. I've gone to school, now a working professional, but I'm not living my dreams. I'm definitely not living my dreams. So when I first came here, the goal was to go to college and then get into medical school. But I went straight to college, but it was very uncomfortable. Um, I never really got friends. I was, in my mind, I thought I was a cool kid, but I was definitely not the cool kid. Um, my friends were definitely my family. I had a few people who were cool with me. But then I found Christ. But this is not what this video is about, okay? In this video, I want to talk about how I came to weigh over 500 pounds. Insert picture here. So today, speaking to you, my weight is 514.8 pounds. So insert weight clip here. I know, like every time, I know that before I got to this weight, every time I saw a video of somebody who weighed so much, I'll be like, oh my gosh, how did they ever get to that weight? I remember dating somebody once, and he was trying to be mean to me, I'm guessing, and he sent me this video of certain ladies, overweight ladies, dancing with their bellies and whatever. And at the time I was overweight, but I was not morbidly obese, and I was like, oh, that would never be me. I would never be that big. But here I am. I think now, in fact, I know for a fact I'm definitely bigger than those women. I'm also 6 feet tall, so generally when people look at me, at least the selfie this portrait, you can tell that I am big, but not 500 pounds big, but I'm 6 feet tall, so all that on this frame. Anyways, so how did I get to be this weight? So growing up, I was always a little chunky. I was not overweight. I wasn't obese. I would say maybe slightly overweight, but I was quite tall my whole life. I remember always standing at the back of the line in primary school, and even in secondary school. I was always the tallest person for sure. Don't know about being I was always also probably the chunkiest person. I was not morbidly obese, but if you grew up in a country where everybody is generally slimmer, everybody looks at you as being the fattest child. I grew up with the image, I thought I looked the way I look now, okay? So I lived that way, I ate that way, I interacted with others that way. I always thought I was a bit of an extrovert, but the more people picked on my weight, the more I became an introvert. I became introverted, shy. I used to always participate in dancing, but all of a sudden I never wanted to be in the and I spent another key thing, I spent almost all my summers from the time I was about age 5 in Rwanda, so away from the friends that I've spent 9 months, the friendships that I've spent 9 months cultivating. And you go to another country, you don't have any friends, boredom, you eat all the time. I know that we had structured meals, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, but in between, I'll try to sneak snacks here and there. My dad sometimes would give us like a little allowance, like, yo, you're in a different country. If you see something cute, you want to buy it for yourself. I spent all that money on food, 100%. I found these cookies I liked. I will walk to go get these cookies. I'll walk to go get soda, like that was my life. So I all my money I spent on food. Now we'll talk about money towards the end of this video, because money is a big part of this journey. Okay, alrighty, so where did I stop? High school. So I go to high school, yay, boarding school, secondary school, my peeps, you guys know now. So I went to boarding school, and I was still chunky and I was so out of place, but life was so stressful, y'all. The first year, Form 1, I lost a bunch of weight. I also grew significantly taller, but my smallest was Form 2. At this time, I'm about 12 years old. So I lost a bunch of weight. The lowest weight I can remember at that time is 99 pounds. Not 99 pounds, 99 kilos, sorry. So that's about 200 pounds. That's the smallest I can remember myself weighing. I remember not feeling well. I go to the hospital, and this doctor, I get on the scale and he's like, oh, it's because of your weight. And I'm like, I have malaria, dude. Can you like do some tests, not just say it's because of my weight? Anyways. So yeah, I was sick, and that's the last weight I remember being. That's the lowest I can remember ever weighing. Like with somebody, at least I was close to 6 feet at the time. I was like 5'9" ish in height. I was tall, very tall for most of my peers. But then after that, everything just went haywire. When life got less stressful in boarding school, I just gained all the weight right back. I started to gain weight in Form 3, Form 4, Form 5. I was big again. I don't think I have any pictures of those years because I was so insecure. I was hiding myself. Imagine teenage years, girls are growing into their bodies, and instead I was growing fat. That's it. I was just growing chunkier and chunkier. I remember when I was 12, fitting into this jean dress, and I was like, oh man, I look so cute. I remember going to this little girl's 2-year birthday party, and I had this like tiny little skirt on and feeling myself, you know. But pictures of those years are few and far in between because insecurities, fam. I did not want to see myself in any pictures. My friends are taking pictures at school. I'll be hiding. That's just the way it went. Okay. And so now we're 15. It's time to move to the United States. I move. No parents. I moved with my siblings. Yo, everything was crazy. Any little money I had, I spent in the vending machine. I was like, what place is this where you can find soda everywhere? Soda from the vending machine is just $1. Ah man, I was all over it. I was so from the store. Soda is even cheaper. Juice, bread, you name it, I was eating it without thinking about it. I remember eating rice once, and my brother was like, when I moved to the United States, I was just not active. You know, even in boarding school, the first 2 years I was super active. The last 3, not so much. I was never anywhere doing anything. I was always in my bed, always sleeping. That was kind of my life, you know. As soon as I realized I did not have to do chores, I found people to do them. I tried to get away with not doing anything. That was, yeah. And I kind of still do that today. So, yeah, so the last 12 years, it's just been a continuous cycle of I'm fed up with myself. I was fed up from the day I was 200 pounds. And I'm 500 pounds now, and I've still not lost weight. So that's kind of a long summary of my life until this point. So I gained weight in summary by just eating, not doing anything, and saying I was upset but not doing anything. I think in 2013, right when I was about to get my bachelor's, I thought, man, Sharon, I think you should do something about this. And for a little while there, I was successful. Now I have so many story times, things that happened to cause that little bout. I lost a little bit of weight, but right after graduation, a little bit of depression, and I went right back to eating a lot all the time. I kept thinking I'm on this journey. I'll take pictures of, you know, I'll see if I can find some of those pictures for the weight loss journey. I was like, oh, this is my before picture. I can't wait to take my after. I bought jeans that were smaller and all that stuff, but never lost weight. Gain. I lost a little bit here and there. Obviously, it's not like a straight line, okay? Like it's just straight up. No. It's like, okay, gain, lose like 5 pounds, gain, lose like something, gain. That's kind of how I got here. Alrighty.